Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. It's the Redskins going up against the Bills. So let's go down to Tampa, Florida, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
Every team dreams of the Super Bowl, so there's no doubt both sides will be ready in this matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Washington Redskins here at Raymond James Stadium. Phil, you get to the Super Bowl, you have that extra week off, and then you have all the scrutiny, all the insane amount of publicity. It's got to be draining before the big game.
No, Jim, you know better than that. You and I laugh about it all the time. These players love it. You can't talk about them enough. What do you think about me? Tell me more. We love it. So they can't wait to get a chance to go out there and play today and see who's the best.
Let's check in the latest from the sidelines. Here's Danielle Bellini.
Thanks, guys. We've called the Super Bowl together for so many years now, but each year it just gets even more exciting. And this year, the spectacle is at an all-time high once again. We've got two teams who have been chomping at the bit to finally get out here and chase down that Lombardi trophy. Back to you.
Thanks, Danielle. And now we'll go to the field. Austin's back deep for the return. He's got one return touchdown this season. Randy Bullock ready to get this game started with the opening kick. The Super Bowl is officially underway. A champion will be crowned. Austin's tackled down at the 17. That return's good for about 15. And here's a quarterback coming onto the field who has plenty of experience under his belt.
Yep, there's no doubt. He is the man in charge, and he shows it just the way he handles himself. And that's why he plays so well. That's why he's in this game today.
For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. First down at the 17. Jones is going to secure the handoff. This offensive line today will be leaned on to protect their quarterback as well as opening up some running lanes. Coming up, second down. Jones on the toss. Gets the football. He's tackled right at the 24. Taking a look at the linebackers. They're young. They're unheralded. But they do know how to make plays. Now looking at third down. The Bills defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Snapping out of the gun. And that incompletion is going to bring us to a very quick fourth down.
That time on third and short, the offense throws the football. That just shows you no faith in their running game. Didn't think they could move the defense back, so they throw it, and the pass is incomplete. Now it's fourth down.
The punt is kicked out of bounds. And now we've got what you'd call the wily veteran at quarterback, about to head onto the field for the first time today.
Yeah, when you're a quarterback like this and you've had success, you go out in the field, you can't wait for the game to start because veterans think only good things are going to happen to them. So they're confident and ready to go.
The Redskins with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 29. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. Here's the offensive line, which must protect its quarterback today. Second down coming up. Press coverage all the way. Two tight ends on the field here. They'll go ground. Shazier's going to make the tackle. Here's a look at a very dangerous defensive unit. Still 5 yards short of a first after the run. Third down coming up. The Redskins lined up in the nickel. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. It's complete to Bennett.
One of the better talented tight ends in the NFL. He makes that catch just right in stride and gets a nice catch.
It's first down as they head to the line. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
When you're going against a really athletic defense, there's nothing like reverses and the counter run game because they see it, they go, and you counter it, and that's why it works to perfection.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41.
The Redskins defense now is going to go nickel. Handoff. That's a gain of 6.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down here. And a flag is down.
offense.
Well, Phil, he scrambled around, and then he moved past the line of scrimmage when he made that throw.
You know, all you have to do, Jim, as long as some part of your body is at or behind the line of scrimmage when the football leaves your hand, that's legal. That time, easy to see. Quarterback way past the line of scrimmage.
The Bills have it at the 39. Looking across the middle. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
You know, Jim, it's been a long time, but when I played, it was 3rd and long early in the game. I knew the defense was going to be very careful. So I was already thinking, if I don't like it down the field, I'm going to throw it short and do it quickly.
This is 3rd down. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Surveys. Baldwin's going to pull in the bullet pass. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass.
1st down here. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Let's see how they back up the big play here. They run the counter play. Picked up a couple that time.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
They break huddle at the 18-yard line.
Let's go.
2nd and 8. Takes it again. Clinton Dix there to make the stop.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
It's 3rd down coming up. The Redskins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Thought I saw a little flinch right there, and it's going to push the offense back 5 yards.
False start, offense.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Out of the shotgun formation. Touchdown! That's the first one here at the Super Bowl.
Nothing like scoring first in any game. But when you do it in the Super Bowl, you can just times it by 10 because the pressure builds on the other team. They know they're behind. They want to score some points. And it just makes it tougher when you get on the board first.
The Bills getting set now for the extra point. Inside of the uprights. The Bills now getting ready to kick it away. And now Austin. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Redskins offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
First down at the 24. Second down and 10. Looking long.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
The Redskins need to get to the 34 for a first down. The Redskins take it from the 23. And incomplete. The defense does its job, forcing fourth down in a hurry. Midway through the first, and with that stop, this offense will be in excellent position to extend the lead.
Yeah, it's going their way right now. It is, Jim, and so you got to take advantage of it. The game always has the ebbs and flows, and right now, momentum is on your side. Go out there and make a play.
We'll see what he can do here. And a run back of about 8. The Bills offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
The Redskins with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 30. Kerrigan with the sack.
That's an awesome job by the outside linebacker. Gets a sack on the quarterback. And nowadays, you've got to do it all if you're an outside linebacker. You've got to be tough against the run, cover receivers down the field. And yes, plays like that get to the quarterback.
When you played in the Super Bowl 21 MVP, it was gigantic there in Pasadena. Is it bigger now today?
Yeah, the game is just much bigger now, Jim, because more people are watching it. The press that covers it, TV, it's around-the-clock analyzation of the game, and it's all about winning. You must win the Super Bowl to get credibility from the fans and the media. It's not fair, but that's just the way it is.
They connect on that pass play, but it's still third down. Quarters formation here for the defense. They'll go shotgun here. Cecil Shorts the third has the catch.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a fourth down.
Fields will be called on now to punt the football. Austin's going to take this one from the 16. They tackle him at the 26-yard line. That return's good for about 10. The Redskins offense will try to buck the trend here, as now we'll see if the punting units can stay on the sideline for a little while, because defense has been the order of the day here, Phil.
Well, Jim, listen, this has been kind of refreshing. I love it that the defenses are dominating. I'm sick of all these rules on the offensive side, so defenses take advantage of this and keep on rocking.
First down at the 26. Jones is going to receive the toss, and he is tackled down at the 38-yard line.
Jones is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Now 1st and 10. Jones going to get it out of the eye.
If you want to run the football to success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Gonna try and scramble now. White's got the grab on the touch pass. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. And it looks like we'll be going into quarter number 2 with a tie game on our hands, partner.
Yeah, tie game going into the 2nd quarter. Looks like it's going to be an exciting day. And listen, that's what we always love up here, isn't it? We love exciting games that stay close, and this one has the looks of that.
The Redskins will tie it up with this extra point. The point after try is in the books. White's taking a breather as the kicking team comes out. He just contributed over 60 yards receiving on that scoring drive. The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. Watkins is not going to test the coverage this time as he takes a knee. The Redskins defense last time out there said, you know what, we're in the 3-and-out business.
The great late Charlie Jones would have said that was spectacular. And that's what they looked like on that last drive. They dominated in every aspect.
You had to love Charlie Jones.
Oh, man, he was the best.
First down at the 20. Here's the handoff. Trevathan that time on the tackle. The Bills in the full house. Set now at the line. 2nd and 10. The give. They knocked him down behind the line of scrimmage.
On the offensive side, if it's 3rd and long, there's very few plays that you have that are going to pick this up. So be careful in a situation like this.
On the way, 3rd down. We'll have one more play before the quarter expires. Defenses took center stage here in the 1st quarter, with both offenses looking to go back to the drawing board. Back after this.
Snickers, you're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back here, ready to start the 2nd quarter, and a key now is going to be which offense is able to break through first, Phil.
I don't know if these offenses can break through, Jim. I think we might end up seeing scoring on the defensive side before we see it on the offensive side. It's been tough sledding for these offensive players.
And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. And he's going to be dumped. And that's a 3-and-out. Phil, if that 1st quarter was any indication, this is going to be all about defense today.
Well, it's a great start by both defenses, Jim. I'm not going to question that. You know what happens a lot of times in games like this? As the defense stays on the field, it gets a little tired. That's when the offenses take over. We'll see if these defenses can hang in there today.
Punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. The Bills defense, let's see where they are mentally here, Phil, after allowing a touchdown.
Well, they got to have some motivation after that last drive. It was so poor. It's about discipline. We didn't see it from their defense. So this time, go out there and just do your job.
The Redskins come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 7-7. The Redskins snap it at the 41. Jones tackled down after a gain of 10. Second down here after that run play. The Bills lined up in the nickel. Throws the pass. It's intercepted. They bring him to the turf. We're early in the second, and the offense looks to break the tie after the defense gets them the ball back.
Well, it's about time somebody in this game just takes control of the situation. And what better opportunity than right now, after that interception, go out there and make a play and take the lead. The Bills offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out. I tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
Let's go.
First down at the 43. Draw. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss. And with these type of rush totals, I think you probably have a team here in a tie game that is actually hopeful that better play out of the running game in the second half will lead them to victory. I think you're right. You know, when you get in situations like this, you have to look at the offensive play caller and hope he has patience and he stays with the running game. I'm sure the head coach is telling him just that. The Bills snap it at the 41. Launching it deep, but it's incomplete. Good job that time, Jim, by the defender. He hit that receiver so hard that football came flying out. That's why it's incomplete. The big hit by the defender. It'll be third down. The Bills line up. First down marker right at the 47-yard line. Takes it from the gun. Knocked down as he fires it. I'll tell you what, it hasn't taken too long for both of these defenses to assert themselves. This already has the look of a game that's going to wind up being won in the trenches. Well, we found out talking to both of these teams during the week, they're sick of all this offense in the NFL. Man, they wanted to come out and make a statement, and both teams have done that so far. Brandon Fields called on now to punt it. Austin's going to look for space now. And gains maybe 4. The Redskins were moving the football the last time they had it, only to give the football away on the pick. Let's see how they do it this time. Yeah, you know, that's a tough situation for the offense. You get a little confidence and you're moving the football, and then the turnover just changes everything. So you got to find a way to get your confidence going again.
Let's go.
Jones going to secure the football on the toss for about 4. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. Jones is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain. It's now second down. Cousins has everybody split out wide for this snap. He'll take the snap from the gun. And it's caught by Jordan Reed. He's tackled beyond the markers. That's a first down.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch it.
First down and 10.
Tosses the football.
Gets about 9 on the play.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second and short following the run. Flag is out.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty.
Kirk Cousins will take the snap from out of the gun.
Out of the shotgun. Launches it down the field. And it falls incomplete.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, he can make a big play.
Third down following the incompletion. The Redskins get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. From the gun. Gordon's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. That's his first reception today.
When the football's in the air, the receiver on the curl route has to see it and come back towards the quarterback. That's what he did that time. That's why they got the completion.
The Bills' defense now is going to go nickel. The Redskins snap it at the 36. Running room.
Coming to the line at the 44.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Pulls it in. Space to work. Jones marked down at the 34.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it, picked up some good yards.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. First down at the 34. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
Get ready.
Jones has got it on the toss. Got a flag.
Holding offense.
The defense will take the penalty. And now, after the penalty, it's 2nd down and 15. Dropping back now into the shotgun. But the hit knocks the ball out.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Coming to the line at the 39.
The Redskins come to the line. The first down marker is at the 24. 3rd and forever. He'll throw it over the middle. Bailey has the grab. Bailey's met at the 23. That's his first reception today.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
Marching down the field and taking their time. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Reed's ready to run off the screen. And in for the touchdown.
Tight ends are a position where you got to be able to do it all. You got to be able to block, run routes, and you got to be able to get in position so you have a chance to catch the touchdown pass. Good job by the tight end. Touchdown.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point. And the point after is good. The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. Brings the play to an end. And a run back of about 19. The Bills are experiencing a little bit of a drought here offensively, having gone 3 straight possessions without a score. What do you think needs to be done to buck that trend here, partner?
I'd say it's a little more than a drought. This is some awful offense, and there's many things you've got to do. You got to tell your offensive line to pick things up. When the offensive line is aggressive, it gives all the stars a chance to succeed, and that's what they got to do here. Offensive line, get it going.
First down at the 17. To the ground. Right now, this is a team that trails, and they know that they have nothing if they don't have a rushing attack. The numbers are just dreadful. They're going to have to get a spark from the rushing attack the rest of the way if they're going to get back into it.
We talk so much about throwing the football, scoring, doing all these things that are pretty for the fans, and we all want to see it. But the NFL always comes down, who is the most physical is the one that wins the game, and they're not being physical enough on the offensive side.
2nd and 13. They'll run it here. Not able to get away from Chancellor.
Well, you got to have the draw play in your game or a delay. You know what that does? It fools the defense. And anytime you fool the defense, you usually get good gains.
Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7. The Redskins set at the line. Dime package. He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Will be called on now to punt the football. Austin's got it on the return. Still on his feet. And Austin is brought down. And a run back of about 7. Josh Gordon readying himself for this next possession. He's been